Hi guys, welcome back if you're returning, and if not, hi, I'm Ally. Welcome to the channel. If you would like to, well, obviously you might want to give the video a watch first, but if you like what you see and you're interested in seeing more, there is a like button around there that needs a bit of exercise. If you want to chase it around the screen a few times, get its cardio nice and pumping, and then offer it a nice glass of iced tea or something, that'll do it. Also subscribe, and if you want to be notified of when we're about, just click onto the bell icon. I am having one of those mornings where my brain is gapping, so you'll just see me go I do it quite a lot. There's too much stuff that goes on in here at the same time as probably nothing, like dead silence. So very quickly tell you what's into this video. It is a multi-mixed bag of a clothing haul. So we've got Shein in there. If you don't know, Shein pretty much ships everywhere. It's low cost, it's fast fashion, but it does have quite a good reputation. Great on sizing, not great on the sizing, but great on reviews and customers getting involved and pictures and everything. Not dead expensive on shipping, and the returns have always been straight on for me. I've been happy with them. We've also got Apricot again in there. So Apricot, I got you a little bit of information on Apricot. Apricot is a British indie brand based in London. They generally size from 8 to 18 in what they consider, or anybody else considers, a straight size. And they do have a plus size range, but it's not. So you know how sometimes places do separate items for plus size instead of just doing the full range? I don't totally agree with that, but I am going to say I'm impressed with Apricot's range generally. So their plus size is from 20 to 26. So 18 up to 26 would really be your range. It's just a shame that they don't offer that for all of the dresses, if you know what I mean. I think they should just, if you're going to make, just doesn't make sense to me anyway. They do international shipping, and all the costs and everything of that is on their website. It's a really easy website to navigate. I'm dyslexic and I've had no problems with them. The returns have been really good as well. The packaging is good. The quality is excellent. Quality is excellent with them. They do tend to run slightly large on items rather than too big. So I've had quite a lot of things too big, too small. So I've had quite a lot of things that for my size is bang on or just a little bit bigger. That works for me. I don't mind that at all. And I'm good at sewing, so I can always take things in. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything I got for you on Apricot. There's a few items there as well, and I have got some more items coming. And what was the other? Vinted. I think there's only a couple of necklaces that are featured off my Vinted, but if you would like to come and check out my Vinted, it's UK based. We only ship around the UK, I'm afraid. But if you are in the UK and you want to do some second-hand thrifting and shopping, we have a variety of items on my Vinted. It's linked down in the box below, as will all the links be. That sounded quite professional, didn't it? As all the links will be. The last thing is I'm in the midst of putting a time-lapse together from me and Ruth. So we are Ruth and Ally Makes. We are, again, a UK-based business. We don't ship outside of the UK. We're too small at the moment. If that changes, I would let you know. But we don't, unfortunately, ship out of the UK. So if you're in the UK and you want to do some shopping, there will be a discount code in the time-lapse video that will be coming up. Any of the time-lapses will have a discount code for our site in the base. So if you want to use it now, just go and find one of the time-lapses and check out the box. It will have it in. And Ruth has very, very kindly sent me over a time-lapse of her working with her resin, and she sent me over some sample pieces as well, which one set of them she's not getting back. I've already stole off with a set of them. So I'm just going to quickly show you them and then we'll shoot on. These are it. Hair clips. So I am not a big kawaii girl, but I fell in love with these. I've actually got one in my hair at the moment. I'm not turning around. It is a mess, but it's doing the job. I have very thin, fine, straggly hair. I love my colour, I love my hair, don't think I'm being ungrateful. It just is the texture that it is. So I can't really house any heavy clips in my hair, it just falls out. And I can't wear headbands that are too tight because they give pressure on my head, blah de blah de blah de blah. These are perfect. They're just little slide clips. They're very, very light. They're sturdy. I fell in love with the kawaii style ones. I did not see that coming. Not because I don't like the style. It's just, it's very girly. And when I go to put it on, it's just not quite me. However, I thought I'd be well up for these two. And I do. I wish I could keep them all, but I can't. But they are amazing. So you get 5 clips per card. It's £10 a pack. She might be doing some individuals. I don't know how she's planning on doing this, but this at the moment is what it is. And they're stunning. So I'm doing a wear test at the moment. I'm product testing for Ruth. That's what I'm telling her. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. You heard me, Ruth. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So we're going to shoot on into the video now, and I'll see you at the end of it, and it will be a lot less talking. I just had a lot to relay to you. Okay, so if you check out, if you see that crafty little like button, get it. Just get it. If you'd like to subscribe, do so. If you'd like to know when we're about, you know, the rules go with the bell icon. If you'd like to do clog dancing in your living room and you have the clogs by hand, by your side, go for it. Who's to say you can't? I'll see you at the end of the video. Okay guys, so I'm just going to show you this skirt. Like I said, it's the same fit. Hang on, drop the belt. It's the same fit as the black and grey one that you will have seen me at some point wear. The links are down below. They're very thin, but this is the black and red one. About the same length, so they seem to have done the cut the same. Sometimes they don't, you know what it's like. That looks deceiving. I'm just going to put it together there. It's not got any stretch in it, and once the zip's closed, like I said, you might want to size up. But it comes with the detachable belt, and it's not a thick fabric. I'm trying to show you here. It's not a thick fabric. It's not lined or anything. It's cheap, but it's nice. You know, it's what you pay for. I'm not saying, you know, Shein's not scamming you on that, because it's what you pay for. So that's that one, and that is going firmly into the returns pile because I opted for black and white. So that's what I'm going for. The next item I'm going to show you is again from Shein, and it is a velvet crisscross zipper back cami top. This was £6.49, and again it was a large 12 to 14. Now I don't usually wear pink. And yes, I put the bralette on for this one because it's a bit too boobylicious. And plus I wanted to show you the shape. The light's going a bit, and, you know. So it's lovely crushed pink, corally sort of velvet. It's not coral, sorry. It's like antique rose. It's like a, you know, it's more like an antique rose kind of colour. It's got the zip in silver, I think it is. Well, obviously not real silver, but you know what I mean, at the back, and it's got the nice crisscrossing straps. There is no adjustables. It is the spaghetti type strap, but it's really, really pretty. I'm not going to keep this one just purely because I have a lot of crop tops. It's a little bit loose here for me, though the length is better. It's very nice and warm and comfortable, but I think it's very, very pretty. I like the fit. The fit isn't bad. It's a little bit like my boobs are up here and it's a bit up here, but you know, you get that. It's got a bit of stretch to it, so again, you could, you know, it's reasonably true to size. It's not oversized on me. I could probably go maybe a size smaller, but then things would be a lot more prominent, I would have thought. But I think it's a really, really cute top, and if you're into the colour, then I feel like I'm in a gym class with this one. Okay, I've kept the tights on. Right, it's a look. So this is the ribbed backless form-fitting cami romper. It's £5.49 in black, and it was a size large 12 to 14. This is in that classic, if you've shopped at Shein before, you'll know the classic kind of like rib material. It's kind of like, this is Wednesday Addams swimsuit look, almost. So I've kept the tights on, but it'll show you the height because obviously there is a definition between the tights. So this is a full size, just pull on. There's no like crotch adjusting or anything like that. It's not a bodysuit. It's very low in the back, as it says. It's like a backless one. Covers the butt. Very, very comfortable. It says it's body forming, so I expected a bit of suction, it's not. It's really soft. It's really soft and it's really light and breathable. It's a nice one. It's got adjustable straps as well on here. So it's actually quite a nice one for, like you said, if you want to like stick a skirt on like I would. So for example, one of the plaid or checkered skirts, if you've seen them, that would go over the top. If you weren't wearing tights or whatever, you could wear the shorts as, you know, like if you went arse over tit, I do it very often. You went arse over tit and you've got coverage. You're not going to be flashing your knickers, so that's a win. We do have a lot of belts and I'm going to show you them now because this might be the perfect background for some of them. So sorry about the rustling. I didn't take these out of the package. I should have done because they are one of the more jangly items. So we have this sort of tanned belt here. Now these didn't come in a size, you know, it was one size fit all. And usually with these stretch belts, I was quite surprised at the fit of these. I've got to be fair, I was actually very surprised at the fit of these. My waist is my smallest part of my body and I don't think it's a big part of my body at all. So I was expecting a stretch back belt that usually ranges up to a size 16, you know, as low as a size extra small to a 16. I was expecting a bit more give on this one. Mind you, the other day when I tried it on, because I did try some of the belts on. Sorry, I got too excited. The package was there. As far as I was concerned, I figured, well, it's not clothing. Is it cheating? No. So I tried some of the belts on and they were quite fitted. So this one has got 2 press studs at the back. I was quite bloated the other day, you know, us ladies have that time of the month and, you know, that's what it was. So it doesn't look too bad now, but some of the belts, I'm telling you, it's like cut in. I would not, if you're a size 16, don't bother. Go and check out the plus size range. They should have belts. Hopefully they will have belts sized up into, you know, better fitting, because I was thinking with these before, I was like, right, for any that I decide to keep, I actually might reorder from the plus side size of things to get the fit that I wanted. But yeah, this is I'd say okay for 14. I'd say a 16 you're going to be uncomfortable, an 18 you're not going to get this on. I like the look of it though. It's not a bad belt for what it is, but there's still a bit of stretch in there for this one. But some of them that you're going to see, they might kill you. It's pretty. I like it. And the strange thing is, see what I mean? It's dangerous. The strange thing is, I always thought that you could return the belts. So I've gone a bit ham on the belts, thinking, oh, I'll try them all on and then I'll pick a couple and I'll return them. Well, apparently you can't return your belts to Shein. I'm not sure why. I don't know where they think we put these things, but you can't return your belts to Shein. So if anybody is interested, some of these belts are going to be going straight onto my Vinted site and I will charge exactly the same price as I got off Shein at the discount price. So I would have a look if I were you, or if you want to. I'm not forcing you if you want to. I'm not going to take all of these out of the packaging because there is a lot of them. All the links will be down below. So for example, this one, it's too much to go out of the packaging. This one I'm keeping. This one's gorgeous, but it's quite fitted. This one is very fitted, but it is a nice belt, and I would say you can get away with it on the sizing. These are all not 12 to 14. These are all the one size that were sort of straight sized, as they call it. This was in the straight sized range. It fits. It's on. It looks all right. It's snug. These two are good to go. I just did that one. Yeah. I'm sitting there thinking, why is that one in there? This one's lovely. This one you're not going to worry about at any size, I don't think. It's a very simple straight strap, and it has the little clip detail here. It's the only belt that I have in this very simplistic little style. So you will find that down below very easily. And it's really cute. Like, it's just a nice little understated piece. Very flexible. Ooh. Very flexible. It's just a nice understated little piece. I really like that one, and it's very light as well. So yeah, I would have kept that one anyway. But if you see it on Shein, the links are down below. For anything that I don't put up on Vinted, then the links will be down below anyway. So this is the same belt that you saw in the tanned, but in black and silver hardware. This, it's not the same belt, because on the tanned one they only have 2 of these clips here. So you have one there and one there on the tanned one. This one has 3 and it fits differently. This one's really tight and it's quite uncomfortable. So I would say this range for the straight size on the belts, I would say it goes up to a 12 comfortably. I don't think it's really good for a 14 unless you like being constricted. I do not. I'm not a big one for the constriction, I've got to be fair. However, I am going to try this one on for you. It's the same belt. It's the same belt as the, sorry about the crackling. This is the worst crackling as well. This is the same belt as the tanned one you saw. So it's in black and gold. It's got the sort of crocodile style fake leatherette, and it has the 2 clips at the back with the coverings. This one's about the same fit, but I actually really like this one. So I would have this one. I thought I would prefer the silver and black because I usually do. I'm scared to fasten this one now. No. Okay, I'm not going to fasten it right now because I'm sort of missing where the hoop is. Am I? I'm not giving up. There we go. I really want to fasten it at the front and then turn it round. But I'm an adult now. I'm an adult. And I will just not bother. Anyway, you can see how it looks. It does fasten. It fastens fine. There's still stretch. It fastens fine. It's just me being a nipple. So it looks really, really nice. It's actually a very, very cute one. So that one I would keep anyway. The tan one, as you saw on, was very, very nice. So now this next one. This again was in the straight size. I am actually expecting another parcel with a black one in, but that will be useless. So I'm presuming I can't send this one back as well. It's a harness, sort of like underbust kind of harness, a bit Robin Hood-esque. It does buy Velcro at the front. This is tiny. I mean, usually, you know when you hold up a pair of tights to yourself and you go, ooh, how the hell am I going to get those on? This is tiny. I thought when I picked it up, obviously, it's got this nice big stretchy panel of something in the back here, this elastic. And I thought, okay, well, it's meant to, you know, it's like tights. You just get it on. There's not loads of stretch in that. It sort of brings you out to, I would say that this is a tight size 12 at best. I'll show you what I mean. So it will come unstrapped. The straps is very cheaply made. Hang on. Put my arm through wrong there. It's very cheaply made, but you expect that for what you're paying for it. You buckle the straps yourself, which is what I did. Now, I did get this up the other day and I was bloated, so I should be able to get it fastened at least now. But you can see where my problem is. So I can't fasten that straight, and it's meant to have the buckles go over the top there. And yeah, I like the idea, I really do. I would totally be up for wearing one of these. However, hell no. It is pressed against my ribs. These are my ribs. I can feel them. They are pressed solidly against my rib cage. It's really uncomfortable for me. I don't like it at all. So I think if you're into this sort of thing, and when I say this sort of thing, if you're into your waist jackets or any sort of like underarm holster type thing, this would be lovely for a size 10, maybe a size 12. Don't bother if you're a size 14 and with curves. Don't bother. Don't go near it with a 16. You'll never get in it. But yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Right, guys. So this next item, let me just bring it up on the computer. I am not going to try on totally. It's a top. I've unzipped it at the back, and this is the main problem with it. There is a couple of other problems, but That's the main problem that I can think with it. So this is the scallop lace applique exposed zip tulle vest, $11.99, size large, 12 to 14. What are they trying to do to you there? What a load of... Okay, taking my spelling anger out on you now. Right, okay, it's a really, really pretty lacy top, and it has a full functioning, like the zip is a full open back zip. I can put it on over the top of this now. I did manage to get it up and over my head. I would not suggest you do that. There is no give in this. There is no give whatsoever. So I'm going to just drop you down a bit just to show you the next set of issues. So as you can see with my crop top, well, my bralette underneath, my bust doesn't finish there. My bust is here. My bust finishes here. So this is now, when I fasten it, will now cut into my boobs. It's very, very pretty. It's very, very pretty, but, and for somebody with smaller boobs, so I think a size, so I'm a size D, so I'd say a size C cup, you'd be fine in this, and it would be really, really pretty. But remember, you're going to need somebody to help you zip this one up, which is what bugs me the most, is that if you're on your own and you're in your holiday room, or you're on your own and you're trying to get changed and you need to get this thing on, you're going to have to try and do it over your head, because it is almost, not totally impossible, to zip up by yourself. I am not going to go into that right now. It involves a coat hanger and a lot of sort of going back and forth. So yes, me personally, I've ordered this one in the black as well, and I'm waiting on that. But me personally, this is going to go back. It's really, really pretty. It's a nice lace and everything like that. There's nothing wrong with it. Just size up and be prepared that you need to get into it by, if you're going to be on your own, you're going to have to struggle to get into this one. So I'd size up and think about how you're going to be putting it on your body, you know, and when. But I presume the black one will fit roughly the same, though dyes do affect fabric, so black may shrink, so it could be interesting. But I ordered them in the same size, so we'll see how that goes. And if it does turn up, I will obviously show you later on. Moving on. Okay, this next one, sorry, I think I was a bit too hasty there. This next one is again from Apricot, which is an online one. This is a size 14. It's £32. It's the Floral Smock Hanky hem dress, and I picked a navy. It's got green as well, because it's a floral print. So let's go over the head. There we go. So you have a tie there, and it has these little heavier metal doofries at the bottom. So just be aware that A, those are there, which in a good way it weighs them down. In a bad way, if you have this open, it's swinging around everywhere, you might end up taking your eye out. I went for the navy with green. There is a green with this pattern on as well. It's a very, very pretty floral pattern. It is a hanky hem. This feels a bit big actually. So I ordered a size large, which is a 12 to 14, which is my normal size. This feels a little bit big. It's got the nice smocking at the waist, so it's nice and baggy. It's got nice big armholes there. I like the neck with the ruching. It goes round to the back, but it feels too big. It feels too big up here. It feels like my waistband should be about here. And it should sort of do that. That's how it feels it should lie. But I think in the picture this is how it lies on it. But I like it. I think it's very, very pretty. Let's drop down. So there is your hanky hem at the base. It's a nice length. It's very pretty, very summer style. Garden party, you know, get a nice hat on, garden party style, you know, we're all posh. Let's face it, we're all going to be standing in the back of our gardens with a glass of champagne pretending that we're posh for the rest of this summer, I should imagine. But excellent quality as per normal. If you're a bit concerned about these, the only thing I would do is, if you like the open look like this, you like that, I would cut or take these off and I would just tie them, you know, shorter, cut them and tie them shorter, because this, I don't like the feeling of those swinging around like that. I think it's a very nice detail, but I think potentially at this sort of rate you're going to be getting somebody's eye out. But very beautiful. I'm not going to keep this one this time. I'm going to send this one back because it feels a bit big, so I'm going to order the next size down. So I'll order a, if it's a 12 to 14 kind of sizing, I'll order a 10 to 12. If it's a 14 size, 12 size, 10 size, I might order this in a 10. It feels like it could do it in a 10 for the fit that I want. So the only thing with Apricot is sometimes the sizing can be a little bit large. So check out the fabrics and see what the reviews say. But the quality is definitely, the fit might be a little bit on the roomy side, and most of us do enjoy that, but the quality is absolutely lovely, and the prints they've got at the moment are beautiful. Now, the last dress that I have, I'm going to show you, not on the body, because I have statically charged this garment up to the eyeballs. I have tights on, and I just can't. I can't. But this is beautiful. This is £35. Again, it's from Apricot. It is the Apricot Ditzy Smock Apricot Ditzy Smock waist midi dress in navy, and it's in large, so I'm guessing it's another 14. It has a little button at the back, tiny little button at the back for you to fasten it with. It comes with a spare button as well. It's a nice little metal button, so it's quite, I like it when they do that with the details, where they are a bit of quality in the details. This colouring is beautiful. It's not showing oh no, there we go. See, it's kind of like peaches, pinks, whites, a little bit of kind of pale buttercupy yellow. It's got this lovely float on the shoulders as well. I have tried this on, which is how I know that I've stratified it. It has the elasticated, the smocking on the waist again, so it's really nice and stretchy. It's got a, look, it's got a navy blue dark lining, so there's no way you're going to get to see through that. And then at the bottom, I'll try and show you as best as I can, if you can see it, there is like a crisscross of ruffling. So you have one set of pleating and ruffling that comes swooping across here, and then another that comes across here. So it's got this really pretty sort of hemline, if that's the right word. It's got a really kind of pretty hemline that carries on round the dress. I'm not going to keep this one purely for two reasons. One, it's the style in which they've done it is just not quite my style. I prefer maybe the more cut sleeve. The colour and everything is absolutely stunning. I love that, and I like this crepey feel, but the actual style in which it's done is not quite suiting my body as well as the other two dresses. And two, because I'm interested in keeping this one. I'm interested in reordering this one, so I can't keep all three dresses. That's financially not viable. However, I am interested in repurchasing this at a later date, and I have to forfeit something. So this was the weaker link out of the three, but it totally depends on your style. If you think that this is more your style, it is a quality, very, very, very nice piece. I am not sponsored by anybody, by the way. I just like telling you guys it's good quality. Really, really is nice. And the website, you take a look at it and you might sit there and think, but take a look. Make it your style. If you think it's something that you like and you're kind of like, is that too old for me or is that too young for me? Well, try it on. Give it a whirl. Sorry, I'm making rattling noises. Give it a whirl. If you feel it looks too old on you, then you know. If it doesn't, or you make it look more your kind of vibe, that's great. I showed my mate these pictures of these online. She goes, that looks a bit old, and I was like, oh right, I see. And she was like, no, but the weird thing is you sometimes wear quite dated looking clothing but it looks cool. She says, if I put that on, it's not going to really work on me. And I was like, well, this is the good thing about me buying them, then you get to try them as well. It's really your perception. If you're comfortable and you love the print and you love the look and you love the feel of it, who gives a crap what anybody else thinks? Hi guys, I'm really happy to see you at the end of the video, and I am so sorry that I rambled on so long in the intro, so I'm going to be really, really quick. All the links are down in the bottom. I hope you enjoyed it. again, if you want that discount code for Ruth and Ally Makes, just track down one of the time-lapse videos. It'll be in there. And I will see you on the next one, hopefully. And I really hope you enjoyed it. So, see you later, guys.